IW has a secret feature within Modern Warfare 2 that, if implemented properly, will change the way we play this game forever. We'll go through all the details and the specifics on that in this video. If you guys are wondering, it's the potential map editor for MW2. This is more for multiplayer, but it may transfer over to campaign and Spec Ops as well. My goal for this video is to give you guys a good understanding as to what a map editor would look like in MW2, especially for multiplayer, what it would look like, what it wouldn't look like, and how it could greatly improve our experience playing this game. Of course, IW has not officially confirmed this yet. They may want to save this as a surprise, or who knows, maybe they scrapped it. Let's go through the details here from some credible sources. Modern Warfare 2 to introduce a map editor. Maps have become an issue. Call of Duty fans, year in, year out, a map is either too small, too big, too complex, too basic. It's hard finding that balance. It's either hit or miss for a player base with different wants and needs. Maps have almost become synonymous with what fans would consider a good Call of Duty title. Very true. With that expectation also comes pressure on developers with creating an album of hits for one of their most anticipated titles, Modern Warfare 2. So IW and Treyarch have plans with producing a community-led effort, incorporating an offline mode, equipping players the necessary tools for blocking out, mapping, and editing an already existing map, making relatively simple changes with a focus on altering the gameplay experience, paving the way for creatives to create. So off the bat, that's already setting the stage for what we're seeing here. What the point of this map editor is a map editor for MW2 going to be a place for us to wholly create new maps from the ground up? No, we're not going to have our own dev tools. It would be way too complicated for us to do that. And is it giving other, actual map editors or map creators, like from Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies, are they going to give them the tools to make maps? No, it's not that as well. Although now that Call of Duty is back on Steam, we could see mod tools return in the near future, but as of now, this is not that. This is something completely different. Or is it even the Halo Forge stuff where you could kind of create your own maps from the ground up? Not too complex, but they could actually be pretty in-depth and pretty realistic and unique. It's not really that as well. It's more of, again, like he's saying here, making simple changes to focus on altering the gameplay experience on already existing maps. Now, you can change stuff around the maps, as we'll talk about, but that's the main purpose of it. So some more info here. Modified maps will allow each creator the option of customizing spawn points, objectives, and restrictions, with the addition of completely changing the scenery of a level and its individual properties, such as crates and containers. Altered maps will be closely regulated. If a creator is approved, they will receive a verified checkmark. So, again, more info, but that sounds pretty sick. I mean, spawn points, objectives, restrictions, that's pretty cool. And again, you could change the scenery of the level as well. Maybe you can make a certain map daytime, nighttime, sunrise, sunset potentially. Maybe you can make it snow or rain during the map. That'd be cool as well. Individual properties, so you probably can't move a whole building on a map, but, stuff in different alleyways or choke points. You can move a crate, a container, have some different areas, close off a lane, make it more difficult. Let's say museum, for example, in MW2 MP, the middle of that map, so open, so large. Maybe you could add some crates there to actually block that off and make it so you can cross that map with ease and not get shot from across the map. If I'm making my own custom version of that map, I would do that. And maybe, again, you could have a thing where you get that verified check mark, you could submit it to the playlist, and then your custom map is on the official MW2 playlist, kind of like with, MW3 back in the day. So if they did stuff like that, that would be really sick, and that's a big deal for Call of Duty. The community comes together, they create their own little version, an upgraded, better version of the already existing IW-made Modern Warfare 2 map, make it a little better to the community's liking, and then they could play it on the public playlist. That sounds super sick. It's not a wholly custom map like we would want it to be, but that's good enough for me. That's a really good improvement in Call of Duty, so that alone sounds sick. But some more stuff here. Development for this mode was made fairly early in development, originally proposed and presented throughout Modern Warfare 2019's life cycle with an emphasis on player experience. Infinity Ward plans to also involve the community in an effort by the studio to produce the ultimate playing experience. So overall, again, we'll see what happens here. Is this guaranteed going to happen? No, these are rumors from credible sources, but of course, nothing is confirmed until Call of Duty says it themselves. But overall, this sounds pretty realistic. A map editor that really just allows you to change some basic stuff on the MP, move around some crates, some little, structures, make the spawn points different, move the, flags and domination. that sounds very plausible. Do I think COD's going to have a Halo Forge type of mode or mod tools where all players could hop in and make their wholly new created maps? No, that doesn't seem likely. But this version of a map editor here seems very likely, and if it's not at launch, I could easily see this released later on down the line at some point during MW2's life cycle, maybe for the year 2 season. Who knows? I mean, this seems fairly plausible, but again, we'll see if we actually get very soon. Let me know down below your opinions on this. I think this could greatly improve the quality of life for, MW2's MP. If this translates over to Spec Ops as well, that'd be sick. I guess you don't really need this in campaign, but maybe that'd be cool. Let me know down below. There's a lot of stuff you could do here. Great for competitive as well. If people don't like the spawn points for a certain map with competitive, let's say Hardpoint Museum again, bad spawn points, bad hill placements, and they just want to move things around, that would be perfect for competitive gameplay and the CDL, so that could be a plus there as well. I mean, let me know your opinions down below. Again, quick reminder, Apex Gaming has a special promotion right now. Use code MATTERS for 15% off your final order total there. They have the NVIDIA 4000 series GPUs, a lot of stuff there, so be sure to check that out. Links down below. Subscribe for more MW2, Warzone 2 news update videos like this. Shout out to YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.